Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome back to episode number 3 on the Great Northern Farms map by Simulation of the Nation. Yay! Welcome back everybody. For real, I'd like to say welcome in, as I said, for the 4th, 5th, and 6th time. Where we left off, we were mowing, and we're going to continue that in a minute, but we got a project to do first before we do that. But first and foremost, let me switch over to YouTube real quick while we are on the... You're going to lose the game sounds, but you're not going to lose me. I just want to bring this up. I want to give several people answered the trivia correct. The question was, what is the outside passes around the field that Fury was using first? And several people, the answer is they're called headlands. Shout out to Charles, a.k.a. CS Benji 2020. Russell Whitlock, he got it right. Bart, thank you, Bart, for answering that. There's one other one that I had, but it's not showing up. Somebody else answered it correctly. Let me switch back to the actual full-size videos and see if we can actually find out who was the last one. AKFS was on a different video. Let's see. Let's see if I can just take a few more seconds and figure this out here. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I'll look at it again, and when I find it, I will give you a shout out. Let me shut my YouTube down and go back here. All right, guys. So welcome in. Hope you guys got a sandwich. Hope you guys got a drink, and I hope you guys got your humor on. I want to give a special shout out to Russell, who sent me a couple new tractors via Steam. The only thing I ask, guys, is yes, I did say that you could friend me on Steam, but make sure you're letting me know in the comments that you're going to send me an invitation. Otherwise, I don't know who you are, and I probably won't reply. If I've never remembered the name or seen the name before, it's just one of those things. But thank you guys for answering the trivia. Thank you guys for watching the video. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. It's video time. All right, so enough of that. Let's get going here. We got to get going. We are going to take the 4,000 down, and I think it's this one here. Let me get into the tractor here. Can't really see. 5,000, and we'll get into this one. All right, let's start her up. All right, we're going to head down to the shop. We're going to trade this in, and we're going to buy us a Ford tractor, Ford New Holland, that's 100 horsepower, and I'll go over it in the shop when we get down there. So let's head on down. We'll get ourselves in third gear and get on out of here and head up these little windy roads. But how you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am, as usual. As you can see, I have turned the, we're going to get ourselves in a little bit higher gear here. There we go. So we can head on down to the shop. There. I turned the vehicle volume up. I hope that my voice is good enough. I might have to just turn it down just a little bit. I think it's this one. Just a little bit more. I know I got it at like 70. Where are we here? Yeah, let's turn it down to 50. That way, I don't feel like I'm yelling over the tractor. Let's go, guys. Right on down to the shop. We'll trade this in for our new tractor. We'll come back. We'll continue mowing where we left off, because you guys know that it is a running clock, which means right where we left off on is where we are going to pick up. So we got to go this way and right on down to the shop and do some trading in. Oh man, it's been a super busy day, super busy week. For all of you who have been streaming and I have not been catching it, I have been watching your replays. Let me turn this volume of my microphone down a little bit. We can actually, we're already full gears. I forgot this thing only goes like 13 to 15 miles an hour because I'm in low. I could switch up to high, but you know what? Nah. because I think it goes like 19 miles an hour to begin with. But we're just going to kind of relax and head on down to the shop. But thank you guys for answering the trivia. Thank you guys for joining me every episode. We hit our threshold. So for those of you who are paying attention, I only release videos when we hit our threshold of a certain amount of views, certain amount of watch hours. It's easier for me to do that. That way we can just put out the best quality videos. It's slowed down quite a bit. So, not slowed down. It's easier for me to just keep track that way. All right, so I think we're on the main drag now. I almost forgot where the shop was. I think up here I have to take a left. I think so. It's going to be a slower trip. Now our tractor coming back goes, I think, 29. So we'll be able to hustle right back. But shout out to Russ for sending me. He watches my videos adamantly, and he, let's go right around this here. And I think it is the first road that we turn. Right. It's not that one, is it? That's not a road. Okay. Sorry. Still getting used to my steering wheel, guys. And I'm on the wrong side. There we go. Now I'm on the right side. Did I even do that right? Yes. I think we're on the main rig. Greg, head back to the store. Yes, I think so. Let's do this. Let's be sure. Let's go like here. Okay. Yes, we are on our way. Let's go. We're doing it right. Remember, we've been stuck mowing for the last 3 hours. And we're going to continue mowing. We've got to finish mowing our sheep pasture. We got to continue. Is it this one? I can cut across, I think. No, I think I say straight. Yeah. There we go. And I promised you guys that we're not going to play off camera at all. We're going to continue to play the way we are. And it's great. I'm having a blast doing this series. But like I said, you know, I'm not going to release videos until we hit a certain threshold of views and watch hours and things like that. Even though I don't need to gain any more of that stuff. It's important to me to not chase down views. It's important for me, personally, to have you guys want to watch my channel. And that's why we do it. That's why we're the new, improved Fury Machine Gaming realistic channel. We're just going to continue to do that. And the more you guys put out, or the more you guys watch, the more videos I'll put out, and so on and so forth. We've been super busy on the farm here on Real Life. We've been planting soybeans, getting them in the ground. We had our fertilizer tested, our fertilizer spreader tested, and it was a little under, but we got it fixed. We got it adjusted. Everything's good to go, and we got everything done. We got everything. We started mowing last week, and now we got a little bit of rain. Got about 3.5 hours of rain last night. So now we got to wait another day or two before we can ted. Once we get it tedded up, then we'll be okay. Because then it'll start to dry real quick. No, actually it rained. When did it rain? Because today's Thursday. You guys are watching this. It rained, I think, Sunday. And then we've let it sit for a couple extra days. But as soon as we get done mowing here in game, we're going to head down to the shop, buy us a new old baler, because it's an old baler. We're getting to the shop, guys. We're here. We're going to sell this tractor back and buy us a tractor. The new tractor that Russ sent us is only $15,000. I think with the weight package I want to put on it, I think it's like $22,000, which is pretty good. I do believe I have to bring it right here. Let's get this back down to neutral. Love the sound of those tractors. Love it. All right, so I think we come right here to sell this. Okay, now we're going to get here to the shop. It's under small tractors. Remember, we can't have anything over 100 horsepower on this series. So I can turn my volume back up a little bit. all the way down. These are the ones that Russ sent me, all these Fords. So this is the one that I want right here, I do believe. We're going to probably get both of these, but I want this one specifically. Let's go weight holder, 600-pound weight in the front. We're going to go the 7740, which is still only 100 horsepower. We're going to keep the wheels the same. Standard work lights, no front guards. Ford badge, yep, because we want to... It's New Holland. We want to go the Ford. Why does that change that? Is it this? There it is. There it is. That's what I want. 7740. So it says Ford because we have our Ford farm. We're going to go with... We don't need a pre-filter. Ford mirrors, yes. Default pipe, yep. We're going to keep everything the same. Everything's the same, and we're going to buy it. Here we go. We started with 100. It costs us a little bit more money, but it's over here. I love how you spin around in a circle. There we go. Now, this has simple IC, but I don't have it in here. Yeah, I will put it in for next time. There we go. Let's let her warm up a little bit. No, I don't have it in here because I do have it set. Here we go, 20 miles an hour. Believe that? Now we can really go fast. This is still only 100 horsepower, but it's a little bit faster of a tractor. And then we're going to sell it back, sell the other tractor back next episode, the 5000, and grab the other version of this one. I have traffic turned off, so let's go. Now look at us. Now we're hustling. Still only 100 horsepower though. So, great little tractor. Driven one of these in real life too, which is kind of cool. I like the sound of it. The other one sounded good too. The 4000, 5000 was a good starter tractor, but you know, Russ is right in a sense where if we can have 100 horsepower, why not have 100 horsepower? There we go. That mirror works. I've got it set up to where I only have 2 mirrors on purpose because I don't figure you need 6 mirrors all on at the same time. Those side mirrors don't really work that well, so we're going to be relying on that back one. You know what? I didn't even check something. Hang on one second, guys. Nope, it doesn't have any beacons. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had my beacons on, but I don't have any beacons on this. Yeah, I had a little disappointing experience when I was I was watching somebody else's stream. Sometimes I tend to get a little too involved with the stream, and sometimes I tend to carry over my teaching ability into somebody else's stream, and I had to take a step back and realize that not everybody wants to learn like that, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to slow down here because this is really slow, hence why it says slow. And I just got caught up where Fury was opening his mouth too much, and basically the person was plowing, and I felt bad because I started trying to teach, and he's trying to read the rest of his chat, and he's trying to do all that stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But I just want to make sure that I am spending a lot less time doing that in people's live streams, because after all, it is their live streams, and they don't necessarily want to be taught how to play the game, if you know what I mean. So my apologies go out to that person, but I watched their stream today, and I'm just going to kind of take a step back a little bit and be a little more visual instead of talking, you know what I mean, instead of teaching. So I need to realize that their stream is their stream, my videos are my videos, and that's all there is to that. So So we're going to put this in the shed, and then next episode we are going to, I got to ship down a little bit here. There we go. So we don't need to be going crazy fast through here. And my apologies to that person, but I just want to, I'll be silent from now on, and sometimes I just have to take a step back from where I'm going and do what I got to do. So there we go. And then we are going to go, we're going to hop this fence right over here. Let's get this little bad boy. I don't even know if this will fit in this shed. Oh, it'll fit in this one over here. We know that for a fact. Nice little wide corner here. I like the big windows on this. So when I get the simple IC, simple interactive controls on this, I'll be able to open the windows and stuff. So I don't know if I can get out of this tractor now, but I'm going to find out. Yes, I can. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to just jump this fence right here. Otherwise, we got to go all the way around, and we are literally right here. So I think we're going to use our hurdle section, and I need to figure out if these can be removed so I can put a gate in here. But let's hop the hedge and hop this part of the hedge, and we're right back to mowing again. There, we took care of that. We bought Russell's tractor, and we are ready to go. We're going to have another tractor brought in. We're going to get rid of the 5000 next. I don't know why that did that. Did I do that? This one is super low. This volume on this one. Oh well. Now this tractor did this before on me. Remember when we first were in the first field over there? And it started, I said, this is a weird angle. But like I told you guys in the first episode, very first episode, I don't care if it takes us 15 episodes to get the field mode, if you know what I mean. I'm going to get that out just a little bit so I'm missing it. There we go. Go a little bit farther ahead. I want to get off that head or that grass thing. All right, so now we're in a good spot for that. We're about 17 minutes in, and I got to get the trivia out of the way. So, without further ado, trivia. All right, so like I told you guys last episode, I promised you guys I was going to have the trivia on what we're working on, what equipment we're using, things like that. Okay, so what two companies combined to own the Ford company? The very tractors that I'm using here, the Ford tractors, and we all know that. What two companies are now combined to own that? And what company eventually took them over? So it's the same company that owns them both. And then eventually they got rid of the Ford name and became this other company full. And I'll give you a little hint, okay? The color. So take a look at the color and tell me what other tractors are the same color as this. So what two companies combined to make one company that bought out the very Ford that I'm using? Ready? And go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do, and your final answer, and go. So, like the same as we had last trivia, the first person that answers it gets a shout out. Now, the only other disadvantage to what we just talked about is if you've already got one shout out and you answer it first, as many people can answer it. I want to shout out different people each time. So to the people who answered it the first time, if you answer it again and no one else gets the shout out, then I'll give you the shout out. But if other people do, I want to give them a shout out first. Okay? Hope you guys have fun, and I hope you guys get it. Let's get ourselves up into... Oh, we were already there. That's what I needed to be. All right, let's get ourselves in 6th gear. She's already full RPMs, and let's start mowing again. So that's cool. I hope you guys get it. I hope you guys answer the trivia. Try not to Google it. Try not to look it up. Just try to do it on your own and see how much you can learn about the game and factories and tractors and different kinds of things like that. I kind of got a little bored today. I almost came on and played. I was sitting there, and we had a little bit of rain today, a little bit, like I said earlier. And I literally almost came on and played, but I thought, nope, I got to stay strong. So I had another long YouTube session. I went in and I watched Van Ham Gaming streaming this new DLC for his Planet Zoo, which was kind of cool. But like I said, I just kind of lurked and watched, and I'm not sure if Big A streamed or not. I don't remember. I haven't been getting all of the notifications for people, and like I said, I don't know if that's YouTube or Twitch or whatever, but I just haven't gotten them, and I haven't seen any videos from Bandit in forever. He was strictly on Twitch there for a while, but all his videos have been removed, and I was told that I got to get that other mod in here. I was told that after a little while, Twitch removes your videos. So it's been a while. I know he got a new job, and then he went back to his old job. So I know he's been super busy, but I haven't seen any videos from him. I have not been getting notifications for Big A's videos or Charles's videos or beep beep. I'm going to go right through you because I ain't waiting today. Empty Pockets, I have to go on their channels to see. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know why that's doing that, because I've always gotten their notifications before. And I've never gotten them now. So then I got to feel like I got to catch up and go watch their videos and then comment on them. And, I don't know why it's doing that. But it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And remember, too, that we will not be upgrading equipment. The max total we can have is 4.6 meters, and that's it. And this is 3.5. So we can go up to 4 meters. We can go up to 4.5. This is a nice little windrower, but we can go the next size mower up, which I think is a 4. I think it's 4 is the Un brand. So I think that's... we could upgrade to that, but we're not allowed to. Okay, thanks guys. Just and then he stops. So I wonder something. Huh. Nope, you're going through. That was funny. 2 times in a row the sheep didn't want to cooperate with me. But you know what? I still catch the videos when I can, and I try to watch them. But they know, most of those people know how I am. I either will watch them when they come out, if I get the notifications for them, and if I don't, then I will search them down and I check them. That's how I knew Bandit wasn't releasing any new videos, because I literally go on his Twitch page pretty much daily to see if he's released any videos. Every once in a while, I will catch, like I'll sign on to YouTube, and then all of a sudden Big A will be live. I'll be like, oh, sweet. Nice of them to give me the notifications for that. But the one thing about Big A, which is nice, is he will repost his videos. I mean, YouTube automatically loads them up, but when he does his Twitch streams, and I usually catch them then, so that I can give him a comment and let him know that I'm still watching him, still watch his videos. So we're doing well. This is the 3rd or 4th hour we've been on this map now. Mowing. We will eventually be done with it. I can promise you that. We don't have any rain coming at all in the month of September. So we will finish up the mowing, and then I think we're going to get a little bit of rain in October. I think. I don't know. Not quite sure. Haven't looked in a while, but we may want to look at that when we get done. There we go. I dug out Truck Sim today. I was playing with the Peterbilt 350, some older truck. I'm not a big fan of it. I like the W900A flat top. I like that truck better. Better mod. The Peterbilt 350 is like super like basic, and that's fine. It's not a bad mod. It's just fine. Look at that. We are getting all of our edges. Now, this will be, I do believe, the last headland, and I think we're going to get up and start cutting this field in half, I think, because this is a pretty decent-sized field. And I think what we'll do is when we get, because the pass down around the corner up there is getting pretty skinny. Like, in other words, we can finish that off and then square it off and make us some nice square ones so we don't have to keep going all around the whole field. And we'll get her tedded up. What we're going to do is the no-name field up at the end, the very first one we mowed, we're going to turn that into hay. No, turn that into silage bales. This one straight across here, field 32, we're going to turn into hay. And this one here, we're going to turn into hay. Because the silage bales playing at 0.5 speed is going to take us a long time to do it. And we technically, we can still feed them hay for a while, our cows and sheep. So we might just go hay the whole thing this year and then flip it around and do some TMR after we get some silage bales going up. But yeah, see how we're really getting to the point now where we're getting this. I'm gonna try to miss that tree. Sorry, as I concentrate. There we go. Got that. And then we will right back up here. Get right back here. And there we go. Same thing. I love it. I love it. Super realistic when you got trees and you got power lines in the middle of. There's a lot of our fields that have power lines right straight smack dab in the middle of them. You got to go around them. Biggest pain in the butt, but that's okay. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are about 27 minutes in. And for those of you who are new to the channel and have recently subscribed, letting you guys know a little bit about myself. I am a third-generation real-life farmer. We have a dairy farm in real life. Play farm sim and put out content for a hobby. But we are a family-friendly channel. We don't curse, we don't swear, we don't talk politics. And I'm going to start talking about that a little bit more with the family-friendly. I'm going to start mentioning it every video because a lot of people don't understand that, you know, that's the way our channel is. So we're going to go now. Got that. Because, you know, you have to keep in mind that some of my regulars, you know, my Benjis and my Barts and my Big A's and all those guys have been on my channel for years, and that many of them don't know how or many of them understand how it works, and they've heard it and they've seen it, and all of you guys who are my OGs. But I have to keep in mind that there's that one person that may be their first time being here, so I have to. I'm going to probably say that every video. After a while, everybody will get to know it, but. All right. So now we are going to do something a little bit different. And what we want to do here, we want to get ourselves moved backwards. And we're going to mow this straight up. Let's see if we got one more gear, 2 more gears. There we go. We'll just get this little strip mowed. And the biggest disclaimer I want to say is, just because my farm in real life does it this way doesn't mean that every farmer on the planet does it this way. Also, shout out big PA Plowboy. I I watched his plowing video today. What a great little video. He's been plowing up a new field using a moldboard plow. So those of you who want to see that real life, he's got it under shorts. Check out his channel and check out some of his real life farming videos. It's pretty cool. He had some videos last year of a apple harvest, which was pretty darn dope. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's, instead of doing that again, I thought it was skinnier than what it was, but it's not. So let's cut this right off here and be done with this. Be done with it. Be done with it, Fury. Be gone. We got one farmhand that's all he ever says is "be gone." And he what he doesn't like is the birds. So when FarmSim put the birds in the game, it's super realistic because we get, when we're seeding and things like that, we get all kinds of birds that come down and out of the blue, and they just show up and they start eating the seeds and everything else, and it's pretty cool. So he's always like, "be gone." Be gone, birds. Well, isn't it fast how fast the time goes when you're recording and you're having a blast and you're just kind of relaxing and chilling? And but I would say probably, well, we still got another half an hour. I bet you we get this field just about done. Then we'll be done with mowing for at least the first season, because we don't own any other fields, remember? We don't. We're not going to be able to buy fields until next year, probably after we harvest that wheat, because we can sell the wheat outright. Because I'm probably not going to have chickens on this map, so we can sell that wheat outright and get rid of it. We don't even need to save it. Well, depending on the prices too. We also want to try to save. This is killing my realism, sheepies. Sheepies. There, that's that. And that little section is now squared off, and now we can head up and start going back and forth there. I thought about hooking my head tracking up so that I can just turn my head. Be gone. See if he walks right straight through my tractor. Nope. Isn't that funny? That's hilarious. They'll walk through the mower and stuff, but they'll stop when they hit the tractor. That's pretty funny. All right, so the next time we come up through, I think that we will go around this. We'll go around that power line there, and then we'll start squaring it off over here. In fact, we're going to go straight across right here. We're going to get this little section squared off so that we're over in the bigger section there. Yep, let's go straight across here. Make this a nice square section here. Oh, the bird sounds on this are amazing. Lift the mower. You'll hear my steering wheel every so often. Guess what? Guess what Fury did? Ran into a tree. There we go. This makes it fun to me. When there's, I think a lot of times what we don't do enough in games and video games is challenge ourselves. And I'll tell you, fields like this are super realistic. Now I'm going to go slow through here because I want to take a wide turn here and cut her in right about here. Let's see how good Fury can do without hitting that pole. Look at that. Like a glove. All the way around in a circle. It's almost like I've used one of these before, huh? There we go. Now, get us back online, and there we go. It's almost like I've done it before. But I hope you guys got a lot going on your farms. Are you guys still enjoying Farm Sim? Are you still having a blast with Farm Sim 22? Have you gone back to the old Farm Sims? I'm curious to know how many of you have done that. I've considered it. I'm not gonna lie. I've considered going back to Fs22 and doing some videos on Meadow Grove. I know that Nathan probably came out with a new Meadow Grove, but the last Meadow Grove I had issues on it. But I really am interested in getting a series going again for Meadow Grove. The votes for the new second series have kind of stalled. We made like 17 votes in the first day, and then look at just a random dude just walking through. I got to get that pedestrian mod. First day we had like 17 votes, and then we haven't had one since. So I know that many of you don't just read the community page, but truth be known, when we put votes out like that, when the content creators put votes out, it's we rely on that, and so make sure you guys are voting, and make sure you guys are liking and subscribing and doing all that stuff, so you guys know how it works. All right, so now we're going to be able to cut this bad boy right here, and we're almost done. Then we'll be on the square mowing, be back to the fun part. But welcome to real life mowing. Bet you I cut that corner. No, I actually did it pretty good. But like I told you guys in episode 1, farming is not glamorous at all. It's not fast. It's not something that you play on Farm Sim that everybody wants to do. It is something that I get up and I do on a daily basis. I just need to learn how to keep my mouth shut in people's streams. It really frustrated me, and it really depressed me, and it made me upset when it dawned on me about halfway through one of my comments that this guy was starting to change completely the way he played, because I was sitting there putting my 2 cents in on a video, and he was just trying to live stream, and it wasn't fair to do to him, and it wasn't fair to do to his streamers and his chat and things that were watching it. He literally became consumed with what I was saying about the right way, because he's playing a new series where he's going realistically, and he wanted to do it realistically, and of course I chimed in. Not very smart of me, but you live and you learn. As I always say, hindsight's 50-50 because of what I learned over my life, even though it's really 2020. Alright, get this, and then we'll get this. Should be hitting it, either this thing here or turn around one time and hit it. Yep, one little tuft left, and then we'll be on to the square part. About 20 more minutes, and I'm hoping to get this field done once and for all so we can head down and with our new tractor. Oh, actually, we'll head down with the old tractor, sell that, and then we'll get one of the newer ones. There we go. That section's mowed. All right, so now we can come around and do it. We got a little more square section. We went around a power line and a tree already in this episode. That's pretty cool. There we go. And they're power walking, which drives me nuts. Random strangers in my sheep pasture, and they're power walking. So they're out there trying to get in shape. There we go. Nice. Everything's working good, so we got lined up. So I put that down a little bit. All right. Get this done here, and then we are literally going to mow here, then go down the other end and mow and start chipping away at this, getting it done. This was a good sized field. To be honest with you, this is the one we should turn into silage, because it seems like silage is going to be the hardest part to come through, but I'm going to make everything hay, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll we'll just start at the no-name field. We'll TED that first and work our way around, get all our tedding done, and then we'll start baling. I think that would be smart to do. And I lean back. I'm just getting a little stiff neck because when I record, I lean forward in my chair. It's not like playing, you know, and I talk into my boom mic. I try to get real close because I remember everybody's sleeping at my house, so I'm not trying to yell or scream. I'm just trying to get as loud of the mic as I can without having to project my voice very much, so that, you know, if the other people are trying to sleep in my house and I'm recording, I want to make sure it's not waking them up. It's not like I'm out here yelling and screaming. So, but I'm hoping to get, I think, and this is just tentatively right now, you know how it works. It's going to work out with the views. I'm hoping to get a few more interactions with the second series that I want to put out. It's either that or I may put out another poll and see if you guys want me to go back to Fs19 and do a legitimate Meadow Grove, because here's the cool thing on Fs19. I had some mods that where the manure spawns inside the pen, and I have the actual seasons mod, and I have a whole bunch of different things downloaded because I loaded it up the other day for something to do, and it was kind of cool. I was like, where did I find what mod is this? You know, like, you know, it's pretty cool when you have to take the skid loader and go in and clean out the barn. So it's kind of neat. But yeah, I look like when I'm sitting here on my desk and I'm leaning forward and I'm talking, I look like Sling Blade. I reckon I don't have to kill nobody because I'm all hunched up. And for those of you who are old enough that remember the 1978, 1980 Olympics that had David Schultz in it, that's who I look like, the wrestler. Many of you aren't old enough to know that, but many of you are. But I think tomorrow, like I said, I don't know if Big A streamed today, but I'll catch up on it. I know he usually streams Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays because he's off from work. But not sure. I don't know anymore. I don't trust YouTube. I trust YouTube, but I don't trust with the notifications. I've got all of their bells clicked. Like I signed on today. Well, I signed on yesterday, and it was Wednesday, and I realized that Empty Pockets had a Norgrad video out. He's been doing a series on. He's doing 2 or 3 series at once, but he's doing a series on Norgrad, and I think it's Norgrad is the name of the map. It's 4X map. He does a little bit of logging, a little bit of mining, a little bit of everything. And I looked at today and I was like, oh my gosh, another episode. And YouTube didn't even let me know. And I've got all their bells clicked. I've got all of them. That's the only reason I don't like Twitch either, guys, is because Twitch doesn't have real notifications. I mean, it sends me an email of them, but I don't know. All right, and then that's the last time we do that one. Next one, we're going to come up all the way to here. But we're making progress now, guys. I'm really hoping that within the next 20 minutes or so, we get this field pretty much wrapped up so that we don't have to have a 4th episode of mowing. But if we have to, we have to. You guys know that that's the rule. I want you guys, by the time this series is done, I want you guys to know how to do basic realistic farming. Whether you play that way or not is going to be completely up to you guys, and there's no wrong way to play farm sims. So I know that many people don't like to mow at 5-6 miles an hour. Many people don't like to plow at 2 or 3 miles an hour, or harvest at 3 miles an hour. Nobody likes that. They want to get done and enjoy the game, and that's absolutely cool, absolutely awesome. But this is how I play. This is how I go in real life. So it's very hard for me to deviate away from what is real. Even though, disclaimer, even though it's a video game and you can only play within the constraints of the game, as realistic as you can, you gotta be careful because it is still a video game. There we go. I don't even know if this tractor will fit in that shed over there. But we're gonna find out. There's a nice little woodchuck hole back there or something. Random. Be gone with you. So I do like the grass textures on this map, for real. I do like it. It is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. It was a little hard to go to it from after I was on backcountry, because remember that was wide open. And I am anxious to absolutely get started on back. If we were doing this, if you guys pick it, to get on the 16x map. But keep in mind, like I told you guys, whether we do logging, whether we do mining, when we do fields and farm work, we're going to do it realistically. That's just the way I'm going to do things from now on. With farming. That doesn't mean we have to do logging realistically, because I wouldn't have the slightest idea how to do it realistically. I'll always probably use my auto load because there's no way. All right, here we go. Crack my back and sit up a little bit. Stretch my arms out. Get out from underneath this turtle pose for just a few minutes. And we'll wrap this bad boy up in about 15 minutes. But I do want to see something before we get going here. Whoops. Get that. Let's go into here and see something really quick. We'll go down here. I want to see what we could upgrade to. All right, so we have a 3.5 now. That's a 4 meter. That's a 4.4. We could go to that one, the K brand. We could go to that one because we have to keep it under 4.6. So that's 4. That's 3.1. We can't have any of these. 7.3. Nope, can't have any of these. That one's 4. We could have that one. Can't have any of these, and then that's 3 because this is the one we're using now, NovaDisc 350. But I think if we decided to, when we get enough money saved up after we bought everything, we could go to 4.4, which is this one, which is really cool. So, yeah, I think we'll be able to upgrade to that, which would be good. It'll give us a chance to change mowers a little bit. Okay. I'm going to start chopping you guys up now. Get off my lawn. Sound like the guy from Gran Torino. Gee, people ask me, hey, Fury, what'd you do today? Same thing as I'm doing in the game. Sad, my wife gets so mad. There's a hole right here. Oh, that's so awesome. It feels like a woodchuck hole. Because I manage to hit every woodchuck hole on our fields, usually, generally speaking. My wife gets so mad at me because she's always like, how can you do it in real life and then do this on the game? It's different because this doesn't... I'm in a nice, cool, fan, air-conditioned house. I'm relaxed. I'm in my shorts. I'm relaxed. You know, and I'm kind of... Even though I'm all hunched up as far as my recording stance goes, but I'm comfortable. I'm barefoot right now, even though I'm using pedals. I don't have to have my boots on. I don't have to have my muck boots on. I can just kind of wear my shorts and go barefoot and drive my steering wheel and stuff. I don't have to have because right now at 65 degrees, I would have that on. I'd have that turned all the way to cold, and I'd have it at about, fan would be about medium, between low and high. And that would be all air conditioning. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, power walking in my yard there. Chop your head off. The other thing I don't know is why did he put these here? Because there's a building there that blocks it. You can't get through. But I think it's because, well, you can't even unload animals there. Because they unload over by the shed. You have to drive them into the little shed part there, because that's where the animal icon is. Sorry, peeked at the game, guys. I apologize. Every once in a while, being a big sports fan is a nutsy cuckoo kind of life. You're constantly looking at the score, constantly looking at the TV screen when you're... Oh, yeah, come on, lady. Let's race. Stop. Can I help you? Can I help you find something? Because no one's giving you permission. That's it, guys. That's the decision I'm making. Next episode, I will have remove pedestrians on this. Because that is absolutely not... Would not... Whoops, I'm way out. I'm like mowing like a meteor and a half wide. Look at... Haha. It's like blind. Because that's absolutely not realistic to have somebody just randomly walking through your sheep pasture. It just wouldn't happen. That's why we as farmers, we put gates up with locks on them and chains, and because number one, not only we do not want the animals to get out, but we also don't want people to go in there. Animals are expensive in real life, and they're worth a lot of money. You can't just have random people walking through. So that's it. We'll make that decision, and we'll take care of that the next episode. About 9 minutes left. I'm really, really, really hoping, guys, that we can get this pretty much wrapped up by then, because I don't want to have to come back and mow again. But if we do, we do. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We've gone 1, 2, 3 times around, which is 3, 6, 9, about 12 to 15 meters on both sides. I can start to see the other end down there. All right, we're going to get a little bit wider on our passes because I think we can go just a little bit closer to the get in between the headlands or the windrows. Not that, because you can drive on these. You can drive right on them. They'll just squish down and come up. But what I don't want to do is lower that mower on top of them because it'll blow the windrow all over the place. I can drive on them till I'm blue in the face. It just squishes them down. But because they're grass, will pop right back up again. There. Now I want to go try something here. I want to go a little bit closer and see if I can hit it, so that we can start covering the right amount of ground. Yes. Yes. All right. So that way we can cover the full 3.6 meters. And that one looks pretty good. Good. There's my hole right there. I've hit it every time. But I want you guys to understand that even though it seems like sometimes I'm bored, I'm really, 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 and I want to say this one more time, really enjoying this series. I'm enjoying the questions that I'm getting. I'm enjoying the people interacting with the trivia. I'm enjoying the fact that we are doing things the right way again, and it's just I'm really doing it. So I don't want you guys to think. The truth be known, I am a little tired. It's been I started going at 3:30 a.m. this morning, and it is now, let me click on my phone, 12 o'clock at night when I'm recording this, and I started at 3:30 a.m. So we are well into our pretty close to almost 24 hours of being up. So I am a little tired, but I'm still having fun, and I want you guys to know that I'm having a blast making these videos, and I'm going to continue to have fun, but it's been long days for me, and I'm just tired. That's all. I'm just a little bit tired. Good night's sleep, but then again, by the time I put this on my editing machine and get it done, it'll take about 45 minutes to an hour to edit. It'll probably be about 1 o'clock before I curl up, and guess what? 3:30 will come quick again, and I'll be doing it all again tomorrow. But then tomorrow night I don't have to record, which is good, because then I get done, and at 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock, I'll be in bed, probably by 10 at the latest. That'll give me a 6 or 7 hour. That'll feel like a night off. So you take the good with the bad. It's the nature of the beast. I really, really, really love the texture of the grass on this map, because you see how the grass has different... Let me get over closer to it so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, you see how the grass has different textures to it and different colors. like not just straight green. It's got some browns, and I don't know where simulation got the colors for the grass, but it's amazing. There we go, and a couple more passes. Ooh, I just ran right through that windrow. I do want to get over here. I found out you can almost drive right on it. I also like how Farm Sim designed it. When you're mowing, the RPMs drop when you hit the grass. I'll be quiet here for a minute so you can hear this. Hear how they drop down? There we go. A couple more minutes and I'll say my goodbyes, and then we'll mow our way out, and we'll have just a little bit left, probably about 15-20 minutes left of the mowing. And I think what we'll do is we'll end this here. Oh no, let's mow right up to the time, because I don't want to come back for episode number 4 and have to mow too much more. You know what I mean? I still will do it if I have to, because that's the promise I made to myself. But I'm not going to, I don't want to continue to, like, I want to get on to something new myself. So. Gonna cut this right off, and I think we can hit it. Yep. Alright, that was perfect. That was a nice way to, you can see when I wasn't paying attention, when the windrows are crooked. Ooh, there's my hole. My little woodchuck hole. Little woodchuck hole. Yeah, we're making time. We're doing good today. We've mowed quite a bit. In fact, I think it tells you on single player what we have mowed today. It'll say harvested. No, it won't. But we have played 4 hours and 30 minutes so far on this map. That's pretty cool. 57 minutes. But it doesn't tell me. Driving distance, 4.9 miles, 20 miles. But it used to tell me, like, harvested acres with grass. In Fs19, it would come up and say harvested acres. Huh, isn't that nuts? So according to the computer, we've done nothing. Except drive around. All right. On this one here, we're going to say it. I also want to bring up a point that a fellow streamer brought up the other day. Really super quick, then I'll send my goodbyes. If you know somebody that is having issues, or a family member, or just a friend that is having some issues, and you've noticed some strange behavior, don't hesitate to ask or turn around and say, hey, I'm here from you. I love you, especially when it comes to family. Someone really close to the channel got some tragic news the other day, and I'm not going to get into the details of it because A, it's not my business, and B, we're also on YouTube, so I want to be careful what we talk about. But let's just say they took their matters into their own hands. So what I'm going to challenge you guys with is, you guys always know how I end my videos. So if you know somebody that you've known for a long time, or even haven't known for a long time, and you're noticing some strange behavior, because not everybody reacts, like how I react to things is not necessarily how other people react to things, and things like that, you know what I mean? So if you don't hesitate to reach out and tell somebody that you absolutely love them and that you're there for them, and because it only takes a few seconds, and it could be the difference between tragedy or making somebody's life in their day and making them happy. And enough of that depression, but I'm just going to challenge you guys to do good in the world, and do well, and take your fellow man and your fellow brothers and sisters out there, and just look out for them. And on that note, let's shut the mower down, because I'm at 59:30. So and then I'll shut the tractor down. All right, on that note, you guys know how I end every video, courtesy of my wife. Please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And if anybody out there ever needs somebody to talk to, I'm literally only a message away. I'm a comment away. I will take the time out of my day to talk to anybody if you're having issues with your life, and just make sure that you're telling each other that you love them and you're there for. I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to do that from now on. Even if it's somebody that you just assume they understand. Not everybody feels the same as what we feel. How we react to things may not be the way other people react. And that's all I'm going to say on it. I'm not going to dwell on it again, but somebody really close to the channel had something tragic happen in the last couple of days, and it's important that I spread the good message for them. All right, so we're over an hour. We're going to get out of here very quickly. On the next episode, I'm literally going to buzz this off. We're going to buzz this off and then head down and buy our new tractor, buy a baler. We're going to start, and then we're going to bring our baler back, and we're going to start tedding over in the no-name field straight ahead. And then we're going to ted that next field and work our way this way. Now, the good news about the tedder that we have is it won't take as long to mow as it is mowing, because we just follow these little windrows. Our tedder that we have will keep these in the windrows. And on that note, guys, I love you all. And remember to challenge yourselves to be better human beings and be better than we were today. That's all we can do. And on that note, I will catch each and every one of you on the next one. Have a wonderful day.